talking about. It is finally time for Naruto versus Sasuke. Kurama's versus Susanoo at the Valley of the End. Get your tickets now because it's going to be epic. I loved this chapter. Very little dialogue, right into the battle, very exciting, pulling out a lot of huge signature moves, landscapes exploding, bro fist pumping. This is the stuff that I love. This chapter even had flashbacks that didn't bother me because they served a purpose. They went by quick. They showed the relationship between the characters and how it's come to this breaking point. It was awesome. I loved this chapter, guys. You know I'm a big fan of action, and when it's the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, I'm gonna be all about that. So this chapter this week was simple but effective because it had a lot of great action and artwork, and we got to see basically Naruto and Sasuke pulling out some of their most powerful techniques very early in the battle, especially with Sasuke using his Susanoo abilities in a number of different ways. I love the one scene where he's trying to fire arrows and Naruto blocks them with his chakra balls, and then suddenly it turns into an even more massive version of the Susanoo, and then they both punch each other at the same time and they go fist to fist, and you can see the massive explosions going on in the landscape. It's just exciting. I freaking love it. And I love the fact that as the battle is going on, Naruto is still trying to convince Sasuke little by little of what it is that he's doing, and he's also trying to let him know that he's not going to let Sasuke kill him because he's his friend. And of course, Sasuke has to feel something, obviously, why he chose the Valley of the End. It means something to them. Not only that, but just the artwork this week was really cool. There were just a lot of scenes of the Susanoo and Kurama Naruto just charging each other, and a lot of just really epic punch scenes that I really loved. And there was that one scene at the end where they both hit each other with a massive technique, and it creates like a massive explosion. And there's a scene where both Naruto and Sasuke are hanging out in that weird white world. And that might actually be similar to that one time when they were at the Valley of the End and they both did a Rasengan and a Chidori at the same time, and it created that one like weird like alchemaic circle, and they were stuck inside for a second, and this gave them a chance to sort of try and talk to each other. So what's the rundown on this week's chapter of Naruto? It was awesome. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I love the fact that it opened up with a color page where they clashed for the first time. They immediately jumped away, and from that point on, they did not stop fighting. They kept going all over this massive valley and battlefield. And this is, of course, another one of those episodes that, my God, please let it look good in the anime version. I hope they put all of their resources into this. And the fact that we only have 5 weeks to go, I know it's so sad and I'm still getting over it, but still, I'm so excited for this one. This is one of those chapters that you're going to read through real quick, but it's also a chapter that bears rereading a lot. If only to see all of the different moves that they use and all the different panels. There's a lot of attention to detail and how they're fighting each other. And what's really funny is the fact that they were pulling out some of their biggest, strongest techniques in the first part of their fight just makes you realize that it's only going to get better from here. So I am incredibly excited for the rest of this battle. There were just too many cool moments to count. And I really can't say who's winning at this point because they're both doing really good. I will say that it seems like Sasuke is a little bit more on the offensive side of things. He's trying to be all sneaky and ninja-like because ninja manga series, but Naruto is still able to defend against all of his attacks, and he's still trying to convince him at the same time, you know, you're not going to kill me, dog. It's just not going to happen. I mean, haven't you seen the trailer for Naruto the Last? We're both in it. So if you've been following the Naruto manga series and you want to get pumped up for the finale, then make sure and check out this chapter because it is the beginning of Naruto and Sasuke's final epic battle at the Valley of the End. I'm giving this week's chapter a 5 out of 5. I freaking loved it. I love whenever there's an action scene, especially a big, continuous action scene with very little dialogue. But the fact that it's the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke just makes it all the more exciting. So I want to see so much more from this fight, though. Like I said, I want to see new techniques. I want them to bring out some new stuff. I want Naruto to use Sage Mode and get up in Sasuke's face and show him what Frog Kata is all about. Because there's still a lot of techniques I don't think Sasuke even realizes exists within the Sage Mode. But then again, that could happen for Naruto as well. Sasuke is always a ninja of surprise. He's a genius of sorts, and he always has new techniques that he can pull out of nowhere. So at this point on, The battle's probably going to get kind of unpredictable, and I really hope it goes in that route. I just hope it gets really exciting and earth-shattering, and just, you know, I want the artwork to get a little better, and that's saying a lot because this week's chapter had some great artwork and a lot of massive panels. Like I said, I think my favorite things about this week's chapter was that one scene where the Susanoo and Kurama and Naruto did the punch where they hit each other and they just met fists. I just really love the dynamic of them. Then they showed down, you saw Naruto and Sasuke. It just looked really cool and it got the blood pumping. Clearly, I'm excited for this, and also at the same time, I'm apprehensive because one of my favorite mangas is getting ready to end, and I gotta admit, when I finally found out that the Naruto manga was going to end, that was one of the weirdest, most, like, depressing days I've ever had. Like, nothing bad happened that day. I was having a nice day. Everything was good. It's just that everybody I ran into, they're like, huh, Corey, you seem a little glum today. And it took me a while to really process that. And by the end of the night, I was just like, wow, this has been, like, a part of my life for so long. Especially because, like, the manga has been, like, a weekly ritual for me. And when it's gone, it's just gonna feel so strange. It's just something that I'm so used to. But still, that's not going to diminish my excitement of the final chapters of Naruto, because like I said in one of my previous videos, all good things must come to an end. So let's get excited for the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke! Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And before you guys leave, please tell me what you thought about this week's chapter in the beginning battle between Naruto and Sasuke. And what do you guys want to see from the final chapters of the series? And do you guys have any favorite Naruto memories? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you guys have not subscribed to our channel already, please go ahead and do so. You can do that by clicking on this button right up here. That way you can check out all of our latest anime and manga reviews. You can also follow us on Facebook and on Twitter.